Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Wildermyth. Last time we left off, we were pretty close to being done here. Someone did mention that Evanlock does have a side quest. I think this is the one that I ignored earlier because I didn't feel like I had the time. But I think we got the time now. I also probably want to take this out. It would be very, very nice to get more spell thread, so I think we assault this. There's just some deepists. I think we'll do this, and then maybe do Evanlock's thing afterwards. So let's see. Duncan and Rumwar are away. We are missing a little bit of HP on some of these characters. Ooh, let's see. I do kind of loathe not having Duncan in, since he is so strong, and some of these characters are missing a little bit of HP. Maybe we do get Duncan over here, instead of, like, Evaner. Instead of Evaner. Yeah. Oh no, it's just kind of scary. They're only strength 5. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I could drop Ardana for... No, let's drop Ardana for Duncan. Just because it's kind of sketchy. And I don't really want to die. There we go. The night before the Battle of Lodenbeer Drift, Andra provides the evening's entertainment. Story of Dusklight the Arcane. It's a classic, and Andra takes her time with it. And Dusk the Arcane raised her hands high and threw them forward, and a great ball of fire swallowed up the goblins. Only Fedbora could cast Fireball. What do you know? Can you convince a tree to explode on your enemies? I hate this story. I mean, that's fair. Also, goblins? Oh, whoops, wait back. We should be so lucky. I noticed we're being robbed, I think. Did you see that? Grab your gear, let's follow it. It's not a deepest, let's stick to the plan. Yeah, 31% chance, I'm good. So as I was saying, Dusk cast a giant fireball at the goblins. Let's do this. These deepists are gonna drop like goblins. Yeah. Okay, so nothing too crazy. Some slingers, Woken, Mother. Alright. Well, I can just immediately walk right up on you and do some work. Hello. Bang! There we go. And you're guarding against foes. Urkelbits, you can come in and finish the slinger. Looks good to me. And then there's some more enemies back there. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy one, I think. It was only strength 5. After all. Let's put you, like, right here. Yeah, just in case they try to move or something. Father Fungus has more armor, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Jeez, random cough. You can get right there, Evaner. Let's see, Evanlock, you could kill it. Fedbora could be pretty good here. Because I can... well, I was gonna say I could Spirit Chase, but I have to choose between Spirit Chasing or interfusing into something. And I think with that choice, I would rather do this. We also get a little bit of armor as well. So, good chance I kill both of them? There we go. And now Evanlock can try to kill the Father Fungus. 100%. There we go. And we still have our traps set up for when you come in. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a pretty simple one. We got very, very easy enemies in this fight to deal with. Partial cover. Go ahead and armor up. If I move right here, this is all I get access to, really? Just the skull and stuff? Okay. Interesting. Could use the disc. But we also have the bone lance. This gives me calcify, but I'll use this. Yep, you. Bang, bang. And Urkel Bits can get in there, kill an enemy. Good, good. God, we're so strong. Really, no worry at all. Evaner, not really a good spot for you to get in, I suppose. I'll put these down. And then shoot the Woken? You can go right here. And then I think I want... Yeah. I think I want Evanlock to just get in here and kill this one enemy. There we go. That way it doesn't waste Duncan's thing. The Hornchild dies from the traps. There's your Pact of the Deep. No, my Calcify! Dead. And it just comes back. I'll probably let Evaner take care of that. Let's just move Duncan down here. Just in case you try to run away. We can just let Urkel Bits kill this. There you go. Alright. Andra. Shoot. Evaner. You can't really do too much. Evanlock. You can shoot through the armor. And then Fidbora, it's basically just up to you. Which I think we should be able to do it. Yeah, we have an Infernal Rain even. But that'll kill. There we go. Dead. Good, good. Earthshell Talisman. Block? I don't know if I want some block. Most people already kind of have something, and Ardana doesn't really need block. Nor does Evanlock. I'll salvage. Extra damage on the Merc Mother. That's fine. Okay, so... let's secure this. I really hope the people I have securing here aren't the people that Evanlock wants for his quest. That's what I'm mostly hoping. There's no point in sending you in room more. Just let these 4 characters take care of it. I guess Evaner can stay. Yeah, makes it a little bit faster. So, let's do that. And then... Evanlock. A mending path. Trekking the narrow spring roads of nowhere, a sudden illness clogs Evanlock's chest, shoots barbs through his veins, rouses him in the night to kneel heaving in the dark outside the tent. So far he's pushed through, hoping it would ebb. Instead it's worsening. Idiot. Here, let's camp in this spot. Looks defensible. Andra sets Evanlock down, then goes off for firewood, enough to last the night and the following morning. Evanlock sips from the canteen, sunset's not yet close. And odd enough, that's when a faith-called pilgrim comes down the road. You're bad off, aren't you, Earth Son? You look it. You mind if I stoop down and listen to your signs? I'm Styla Elkin. No one worth fearing. Pilgrim of an order that's never been popular, a god who'd never asked to be. Wherever you are, Pilgrim bends down and places fingers on Evanlock's pulse. Holds a coin before his mouth, then an ear to his upper chest. Seen symptoms like these, certainly. Your eyes are still clear, that's good. How long have you... 3 days. Just 3. Who are you? You his friend? Well, that man's suffering from Igokora. Rare disease. Folks get it in spring. A wayward spore. I can treat it, but the cure it is impossible. Or nearly, I suppose I should say. The potion actually worked, a while later. Steela's administered a small elixir made from water and wild barabel, as well as some burnt crushed mushrooms. She told Evanlock to sleep, and he's been in his tent ever since. He'll need more of this elixir the rest of his life. He'll need it. Igokora leaves husks where happiness was. It's a brutal way to go. You mentioned a cure. And I shouldn't have. It's one of those convenient stories about a miraculous heal-all. Once long ago I tried to find it. The journey cost my sister her life. By the time I'd returned empty-handed, the man it would have healed had already passed. Desperate hearts are reckless. Treat the disease patiently, he'll live longer. He makes good medicine. Not a pleasant conversation to wake to, however. Well, you're already looking better. Some constitution you must have. Feel a lot stronger. And I thank you, but so tell us both about this cure. Whew, had to take a sip of water. Evanlock. Oh, Dale, my goddess, my god. She bubbles into the fire a moment. Is this the purpose my wandering feet follow? If it is, and it must be, I trust my feet, I will. Our paths brought then meet their eyes again. Our paths brought us all here. Who am I to deny my place? They huddle close to the flames as the pilgrim, Styla Elkin, reluctantly describes a distant place. A harrowing guardian, a legendary restorative. And in summary, since you seem set on seeking it out, please let me accompany you. It's clear to me that I was put in your path for this holy duty. You'll need the elixir regardless, and I can teach you to make it. So they sleep there that night and set out the next day. A spring's journey, the last thing on my mind. Everyone's talking about a bridge. Before all this? Spring's journey, the last thing on my mind. Everyone's talking about a bridge. I don't know what this means. Before all this, these... So they sleep there that night and set out the next day. Why are you not sleeping, though? And why do you look so sad? I don't know which one of these I would want to choose. I'm just gonna say they sleep, I think. Okay. Wait. Oh god, wait, no, this. Whoop, oh my god. Okay, I gotta redo it. Skip, there we go. So yeah, let me accompany you. Yeah, so we basically have the option to set out the next day, or whatever this is. Like I said, I'm gonna go for this. It's fine. Who's currently working on the thing? So, Andra is locked in. Ardana is not, though. So I could bring, like, Rumwar instead. Let's bring Rumwar. Yeah, let's go. Okay, and they're making their way over there. Batchby do extra damage. I don't want a sommelier to have extra armor. Batchby doing extra damage is fine as long as I just don't let it hit me. A Drathix looks scary. Drovenbird now deals 2 shredder damage instead of 1. Ew. Whatever. That's fine. Okay, so they're off to go do their thing. That happens all the way over there. The thorough delving... Armor. It's a ring. Evaner, you need it. You need armor. Really badly, I might add. Okay, now that we've done all of that, I think I want to gather the rest of you over here. So yeah, the rest of you go over there. Evanlock is still healing, by the way. I'm guessing because of your disease or whatever. You didn't take damage in that last fight, I don't think. I'm probably misremembering. But it feels like they intentionally lowered your HP for this thing. I don't know. I must be misremembering. Never met a holy pilgrim. Over the course of the journey, the disease hasn't left Evanlock's body, but his health has returned little by little with the elixir Steela's brewed. You're a pilgrim of the Wandering Church, aren't you? Do apologize if I'm prying, I mean no disrespect. Cheeks look less sunken. Glad to see you eating more. They're nearing their destination, an ancient shrine to the sea, where the fabled restorative is said to be housed. I remember this forest. It's been all my life, and I haven't returned, so it's almost like she's alive again, my sister. Night knocks them off their knees. A short salty dinner, a stiff drink, and a draught of medicine. Sleep. I feel you with the draught of medicine. I've been chugging NyQuil these days. They wake to mill in the cold dawn, achy and oddly anxious. You asked me yesterday, Evanlock, about being a pilgrim. Yeah, but if you... Whoop! Did not mean to click. My sister and I told you we went after the cure together. Well, the man we were set on retrieving it for, he was our father. In failing, I lost them both. I was overcome with, you know, so many feelings, guilt mostly, that had led my sister Curry, had led Curry to her death and for nothing. In the end, it was for nothing, a great cosmic joke. Yeah, that is terrible. They pack up their camp in quiet and set out again. My sister dreamt of riches, fame, threw that away for this insane quest. Anyway, I dropped my heart in a well of hatred. I'll spare you those evil blank stories. But I met my pilgrim one day, Pemolf, he was called, one of Dale's wanderers. Dale, our god, our goddess. Dale. Come, walk with me. That's all he said. That's all anyone needed to say. I was young still, I'd been torturing myself in the world. Usually sinuous track that winds between the trees leads beneath a rocky overhang into the belly of a cliffside and down. Old Pemolf taught me about Dale, his god. Not to force me to change, but to affix before me a kind of star. Dale is woman and man, thing and idea. All is in Dale, and Dale is in all. Thus wandering amongst all is joy, keeping a journal of your journeys is worship. All paths lead us where we must be. The whim and the will are no different. All I do is love where my feet carry me. I don't like... what is it, I don't like the idea, usually, of, like, predestination, I believe is what it's called. Where it's like, oh yeah, everything's basically already been decided for me in life as is, and I basically have no control over it. Generally not a big fan of that. Oops, did I read that? I didn't believe it quickly, but gradually the steps we took, seasons and years. By the time we came back to my hometown, I wasn't angry anymore, even at myself, sorrowful, bitter in moments, but aware, as I'd never been, of all the love I'd been given, all the love I still had a chance to give back. And stay back, Steela. Oh, that's Curry, my sister? Standing exactly as she stood when it struck her. Why? What's... Come take a look at this. Come along. Things will be okay, just stay close. This may be our vaunted guardian. What's left of it, anyway. I remember the thing, snaking, moving, alive. The terror of its forged fire eyes. It's alright, you won't have to face it again. Whoever killed it didn't touch this altar. That's the cure? Steela? What'd you call this sickness I've contracted? Huh? called Igakora. The word is Thanaric. It's in this remedy? I don't know, the story's old. A restorative of some kind that could be used to heal any malady. It's hard to compare a legend to a hunk of glowing salt. Book I read described it as a gift from the sea, answered with treachery, a single crystallized miracle. Close to the crystal, unless they're imagining it, they hear the noise of playful waves and ribboning wind. Oh. This is why we cross paths. I'm happy it'll go to you. Use it to heal Evanlock, or use it to restore Steela's sister. So we can heal Evanlock's disease here. Or we can help Steela's sister. I mean, thinking of it from the perspective of this quest, Evanlock can deal with this sickness. Evanlock just has to keep taking medicine. So maybe I heal Steela's sister? Maybe I restore Steela's sister. Cause like, Evanlock's gonna retire this chapter. Maybe I can save him some way by healing him. But I also like the idea of Evanlock not being, you know, selfish and basically being like, this person still has their whole life ahead of them. And I can restore them instead, basically. And Evanlock basically just needs to continue taking this medicine and we'll be fine. Like, obviously he's still going to have to deal with the disease, but I kind of like the idea of restoring Steela's sister. Evanlock lifts the crystal off its altar, threads his knuckles with spirals of light. Never seen anything quite like that. Light feels damp. Someone else has first claim. Evanlock? Where's he? Here we are, poor girl. Your life is interrupted young. Here's a chance to reclaim it. Exactly. You know? No, Evanlock, it won't... Or I don't think it... We'll see. Evanlock holds the crystal close to the stone woman. He forms and forces all the weight of his will into a single idea, a miracle. Reversing whatever change wrought cold rock from once warm skin and muscle. Icy radiant slivers drip from the crystal's core. Sound, to all of them, becomes warped and blue. Gloms and layers of light find invisible cracks and filter beneath the woman's stone flesh. The crystal in Evanlock's hand shrinks to nearly nothing. Another glance finds it entirely dissolved. One last wave of crashing brilliance submerges them and drains away. A briny-smelling mist clings to the air. Corey, are you... Steela? No, you're too old. I'm much too old, but it's me. Just then, a hungry growl emerges from the shadows beyond the Gorgon remains. It's echoed by another unseen mouth. Something's woken up. Meet you at the mouth of the gully, go on. But I can... Come on, Curry, not this time. That was pretty brave, Evanlock. Wasn't anything. Now here they come. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Gobbler? The unbelievable stink of rot oozes from its mouth. Moves with hideous agility, unnerving precision. Ew. Pulls the target to itself with its tongue. Okay, at least they're not very strong. We mostly just have rocks to use in here, unfortunately. We do have some bones, though. Right here. Let's, get right here and get the Spirit Blade buff. Okay. Andra, you can move up. Well, let's do one of these first. Just in case you try to move. And then Evanlock, definitely want you to sit back here. Probably set up an ambush, because you're quite low HP. There we go. Easy peasy. Good level up for Rumor and Andra. Now a Bronze Horn Hunter. Ember arrows. When standing next by a fire, You have +1 damage, +1 shred, and start fires. Fire can't spread onto her. Andra's melee attacks deal +1 damage. Or Andra gets ambush. Oh god, that's super strong. Yes, please. Rumor is now a Bluehorn Mystic. Interfuse with 2 additional targets. Reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1, +5 stunt chance to all heroes. Fire does not burn out. Well, interfuse. Wood, we get Splinter Salvo, and Liquid, we get Infernal Rain. Those are very good, but +5 stunt chance is also kind of fun, and reducing the cost of recruit jobs. What chapter are we on? This is like chapter 3 or 2? Could be good to have Bard. I've also just never had it before. It also feels like it leans into Rumwar's thing a little bit, because he's like the one that tells stories or whatever, as they've mentioned. The only thing is, recruiting doesn't happen that much. The global +5 stunt chance is kind of phenomenal, though. Like, that's a very, very good upgrade. But so is Elementalist. I'm not as crazy about Open Mind. It would be good, I must say. It would be good, because you have the spirit thing, so the more objects you're interfused with, the more buffs you can give to your allies. I want Bard, though. It's just fun. And I like the storytelling plot point of it, and that's more important to me than, like, efficiency and things like that. It's more interesting. Earthshell Necklace. Evander could use some block. Some extra block. Suppose they're the ones who killed our guardian. Maybe? Or just moved into the den of a dead old monster. Not that it matters much. Suppose it doesn't. See? Here they come. Just a couple of weird cave beasts, no match for us, when it came to it. Heavenlock, you're my savior? Old magic healed you. Your sister guided us here, she healed you. My part was small. This isn't the time for making words, let's make distance. Oh, of course. Need another drink. They follow their path out. Afternoon flares and begins to fail. Furs and wild herbs scent the trek. Not to dwell on it, it's uncomfortable, but... Flesh to stone to flesh again? Are you feeling alright? Fine, I guess. Weirdly fine. I know I should be older, I know the world has gone by, my father, but... I'm here alive, that's enough for now. Their return is faster and more eager. Evanlock and the girl Curry carry on a conversation, awkward but important to them both. Seems like as far as we'll go tonight. Your friend is a good man. Oh yeah? Remember to be proud of him, even while you're sad. The Ikakora, the sickness, will take him in time. But the life he's brought back, that matters to him. Be kind about it, be kind to them both. I must humbly ask you. Neither deserve their fates, but their paths crossed. Yeah, I mean, even if Evanlock is going, I feel like this is like a good end for Evanlock, you know? Getting to do something that he felt strongly about and all of that. By the time stars appear, Andra and Stila have a fire blazing. A stew of wild onions and mushrooms to fill them all. Thought about this, Evanlock. Andra, I want to join your band. I also thought that might happen. In the Crusaders are the famous scarabs? Famous scarab? Share that one. The sky deepens, a moonless sea of stars, crossed by fast clouds. I don't know what else there is for me. Tailoring? My dad was a tailor, but I've been turned to stone. I want more out of life. Had to be proud, Curry, and I'll always be, whatever path you take. Not an easy life or a safe one, but if you feel resolved on pursuing it, it really won't matter if we deny you. Further talk decides it. Young Curry's going to be a hero, in the spirit of the man who rescued her, risking all. Stila the Pilgrim will set aside her wandering to live close to her sister for whatever time she has left. Dinner's long done by the time the siblings get to talk in the tent. Evanlock and Andra remain out, listening to crickets in the wind. How's your... Breathing gets weird, things feel kind of frail, maybe just worn out. A single owl muses out loud, then falls silent, tired old voice left alone in the night. Embers redden the black. It's not fair, Evanlock. Out of nowhere? Most of me kind of agrees with you. Then randomness might be the only perfectly fair thing I've encountered. We'll keep looking for a cure, we might find it. Every night from then on, Evanlock would drink an elixir to ease the pain and slow the illness. He'd brew it more and more potent, even as it became less and less effective. Still, he'd never regret his choice. That's such a nice bit of storytelling there. I like it so much. Really just can't believe I'm talking to you right now. Worry if I close my eyes, I'll wake up and... Hey, you sleep before me. Inside the tent was what it said earlier. Your voice. How'd I get so old? No, please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Corey. Want to ask you now. Following a path beside Evanlock. When you were a kid, it was always stick swords and dragon battles, but as Dad said, we inherited our mom's eyes and his deft hands. Always felt you could be anything. You know what I'm hoping? Ooh, so I am choosing which class you want to be. I mean, we already have 2 warriors. Duncan is getting a little bit up there, though. We are losing Evanlock soon, but I already have 2 other hunters. I have Ardana, too. It feels like nice for you to want to be a hunter like Evanlock, but I feel like I need a warrior more. Of course, Mystic too, because Fedbora's probably going to be gone soon as well. Duncan and Fedbora are probably like retiring next chapter. I feel like Mystic. Smart. It's the Mystics who get all the guys. Evanlock is now a Bronzehorn Hunter. Quest complete. +10 retirement age. Fox Flight. Evanlock has +1 speed. Once per combat as a swift action. Activate to dodge the next 2 attacks against him. Disables passive. 2 armor and warding. Ooh. After a ranged attack against him or any adjacent allies, Evanlock counters attacks. Become hidden on stunt. I don't feel like I need that. I feel like out of these 3 are the ones I want. That is pretty good. The only problem is you're invisible so much of the time. I think I want Fox Flight. +1 speed. Yeah. Alright. So, if we look at your character sheet now, are you still retiring at the end of the chapter, I wonder? Let's see. We gotta group everybody over here. Yep, Evanlock is no longer retiring, despite the fact that he has this disease and everything. It didn't actually take away from his retirement age. Well, then I'm definitely happy about the choice I made. Ooh, blinking game. Anja receives a challenge from the past. We're gonna have to save that for next time, so. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.